that. I think Sett is a cool pick here, not just because you can have a decent early game impact, especially with the Hex Flash and these types of things, but also LeBlanc, when she wants to do damage in these team fights, is probably going to have to double distort in. If she puts herself very close to that Sett, he can pick her up very easily. You know, this LeBlanc is not going to want to itemize QSS, so it may make team fighting for ZaZee a little bit more challenging here when you have to worry about both the Sett ult and the Varus ult and the Nautilus ult.
And look, I'm going to say comes over the wall that he doesn't deserve his highlight moment, all right? Like, but
fair enough,
if they can see each other, if they front to back, I do think it's a fair point though, Andrew. Like, even on paper, the execution is still going to be more difficult when we get to the actual game. But now Trick running into the mid lane. He's not going to commit to the play here. We'll just back away, and already we're seeing aggression on the top side. Jenax getting bullied here at the early levels, and bot lane has been very explosive because while Crownshot has that additional sustain coming in from the Severum, Limit does not. He's burning through pots quickly.
Yeah, he's going to be completely out of potions already, and Ooh, Jenax taken very low and now Inspired, wrapping around to try and force him out of here. This is bad news for Jenax because he has to run all the way back towards that brush. It's not even like he can TP back into
GP's kit. I imagine that we will be with the itemization we see. But bot lane does seem to be more of the focus. Trick just reset, or Inspired. Wow, I'm so used to Sett being the Trick jungle pick, Ender. I just have not seen this one yet from Inspired. Oh,
Finn!
Oh
my God.
And the Alawi emote, Finn. Feeling good about this one. I didn't think it would happen. I didn't think
against him, and then he dies to a solo kill, or he just dies to repeat ganks by Inspired. But yeah, this is not Jenax's time up in the top lane.
It's not, but it might not be Larssen's time in the mid lane. The flash forward, the stun gonna connect. Larssen will go down here. Trick getting something done, meanwhile, in the mid lane. So obviously the bright side for Rogue right now is that Finn is absolutely...
Take a second, because I don't think Trick's going to be able to get this gank off. He just wants to make sure that Jenax can fully push in this wave. Although, as I say that, ZaZee is on the roam up here, so Finn may need to pop that ultimate to try and clear away this minion wave. Otherwise, that LeBlanc can do a lot of damage from underneath the tower.
He might be overconfident here. GP all coming down. He wants to get a kill. He doesn't want that. He just wants to
no!
grabs one. And it's just going to trade even there as the wave is deleted. And all things considered, I'm going to say worth.
No, that's for sure worth, because a lot of times you'll say that's not worth because you lose the minion wave, but his ult just cleared the entire wave too! Finn gets everything he could want. Now Inspire's just going to walk in for the cheeky smite steal here. And is going to get... Yeah, he goes for it.
Come on.
Get it? It's all yours.
There it is.
Well
Zoom
done.
out.
And it's also a tower dive. Sure, why not?
Flash forward, Facebreaker back. Crownshot has now retreated. Can go for the snare here in a second. Has the Chakram stacked up. That's going to be a lot of extra
Vander.
damage. Never mind. Chakram fading away. And Limit now has to run for his life. Back into enemy territory. He's going to try to dash through. Not going to happen. He takes an arrow to a face, and that's going to be it. My God, Rogue everywhere on the map.
Yeah, that's the big difference between the weak sides on the map, where Finn's able to fully clear the way.
It's not a build that transitions, Ender. It just builds as much lethality as humanly possible. I don't even think we've seen attack speed items
down towards the dragon, but at the same time, Rogue are saying, we actually got the first strike of the game. We could care less about, you know, however many % of armor and MR you get from that dragon. We're just going to take this top lane tower.
Yeah, walking it in. That's going to be one. Jenax no longer has a tower to stand under. He's used his little discus to zoom on out.
Sadly, took that Raptor camp in the top lane. You know, the Krugs were an option for him and Finn to go for as well, as Finn fully pushed that wave towards the top lane too. So
Rogue always getting value out of backs.
Yeah, and with Death Dance nerfs, I'm curious to see if Crownshot still goes for it. Armor, of course, very valuable. Is good flash away from Crowny.
Limit, though, going to be in trouble here. Ooh, nice flash. Instant double TP.
Double teleport.
SK wanted to make something happen, and this just could be it. And now we're going to get the knockup. ZaZee now leaping forward, putting all the damage onto Vander. Vander going to be in trouble. That's the follow-up from Crownshot, but he goes golden. He buys a bit more time. Suplex back down. Jenax under the tower. This is not good. Rover still alive. Hansama's going to get a kill back. That was so disastrous.
It is doomed for SK with that play bot side. We've been top lane pushing down on that tower, although now there are two people coming in, and I'm curious to see if he can come out alive on this.
All right, flash forward, chilling, smite, LeBlanc needs to land everything. Finn stepping into the thunder there. It's a bit unfortunate. He doesn't have quite enough health to survive here, and he will get dropped. So shut down over to ZaZee. Not who you want to give it to, but this is just lost lane so totally and completely. But there's nothing that you can do. And they tried to put some resources top lane to bail him out. They tried to make it work. It's
a 5K gold lead.
It's a 5K gold lead at 16 minutes. It's about to extend further as this tower goes down. SK continuing to fish for plays, but at this point they are just pretty much outmatched across the board. The one strong point for them right now is ZaZee on this LeBlanc, but his Rogue are not walking solo.
Any control on the map are not going to be able to realistically contest around this Drake. I actually really don't like that Jenax is being brought down towards this middle lane. It seems like they do want to try to force a fight, but like put him top lane, get some CS, do something.
Goodbye to Limit. He's trying to figure out which way he needs to walk. He's going to go golden as he dashes in. Jenax will make it out with the use of his ultimate, but Limit will go down. In the meantime, it was all a distraction, Ender, as Infernal Dragon has been picked up.
A little desperate, seems like, from SK. They do end up getting the Drake, though.
Yeah, and this is one of those cases where as we start to approach the second half of the split.
All right, so it looks like Inspired ended up hex flashing out of the pit there. And just let Trick run on in and steal away the Drake. So SK now looking to set up a play down towards this bottom side, go for the dive.
Then gonna try to sidestep, flash through back into his own barrel. Is gonna get locked up. They're gonna have enough damage to finish off Finn here, but Larssen is now in the area, does have the ultimate. Inspired can't step forward, pull back. It's gonna be the double base breaker to dunk back down on a Trick. That's massive damage. Now he's gonna ult himself right back out, but that's the shockwave to pull him back in. Vander on the hunt for this LeBlanc. ZaZee gonna flash to safety, but still, for everything that SK get, Rogue seemed to get just a little bit more.
Yeah, SK continue to try and force using ZaZee to find plays in side lanes, but they're outgunned and outmanned at this point in the game with Crownshot and Jenax still trying to pick up farm in those side lanes. Rogue able to come in easily, pick up the kills, and now Hansama goes for the solo.
Should be able to pick this one up. Crownshot going to try to heal. Extra movement speed takes him out to safety. If the arrow connects, the flash response, and neither one is going to drop.
All right, that was a huge clencher moment.
Protagonist attitude just keeps going.
Well, Limit literally just surrendered on my screen, so flashes over the wall without even a skill shot coming. He knew he was in trouble.
Oh no, when you're getting out mobility by the Orianna, it's not a good game. Larssen on a killing spree, uses that flash. I don't like this Malphite, dude. The more that I think about it, the more I don't like it. And not because of the performance that we're seeing. I think it's been a difficult lane for certain, but we'll hold that thought as now the GP ult is coming down. The follow-up coming there for Inspired. He's going to pull back. Crownshot going to get dunked back right into the team. That's the suplex. Goodbye to your only damage source. And the tank has arrived, but to do what? It looks like trying to kill Hansama. He's going to try to walk away from this one. Flashing forward. Hansama's still alive. They're pulled back. Hansama's still alive.
No!
Oh, the great escape. Houdini himself finds a way out of that team fight. And Trick's going to get one back, but Rogue just continued to come out on top.
Houdini? Really? I think he literally just walked in a straight soul fight coming up anytime soon.
That's true. More Infernal.
For the glass half full.
Really?
Look at chat right now. I'm sorry. This pass, if you stack it up in combat, get yourself bonus damage because it applies to all sorts of damage. It's not just
there you go. Working as hard as he can. Poor ZaZee. Danger at every corner is going to get picked out. The flash from Hansama now on a rampage. There was no mobility left. He'd lined up the dash.
Meanwhile, bot lane, TPs are coming in, but I think SK just going to give up on that one immediately.
Jenax is already ulted out to safety. Crownshot going to set up the turret. It will zone a little bit, but flash forward from Inspired. The flash response. Limit caught into the backside, and he's all on his lonesome. Hansama now unstoppable.
Honestly, Hansama's a professional KSer. Even Hansama agrees with me. He just tossed the thumbs up for us. He knows.
All right. We were talking about desperation. Well, this most certainly is it. Trick was going to try to steal an objective. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Crownshot's been knocked up, isolated, taken out. Trick's going to jump back over the wall to safety. Blast Cone will be denied, and Rogue are going to take a slow but steady Baron as they continue forward in absolutely dominant fashion in this game.
Yeah, I was thinking like, wow, this game feels like it's slow, but it's just because Rogue had been...
So here, I guess this is more of a question to you. Would you criticize Rogue for not closing out faster? Because normally if you get a really big gold lead early on, never mind, they're going to fight. I know that thought. All right, I'm like, trouble, goes golden, buys a bit of time here as Trick's going to come out, but he just gets dunked away, and now it's Vander flashing over the wall, but ZaZee's still running. Boom. Gangplank takes the shot to the face, comes down, finishes that one off, and Trick, run, little bear, run, no! He's an endangered species.
Hansama's trying to steal it again.
Finn.
Oh, look at Finn.
Might get taken out. Maybe they can get one. That's the shutdown for Jenax. He swag walks out. Revenge for late phase. The game's been turned. Rogue are back in it. I'm kidding.
It was all worth it. Jenax has been waiting for this moment. 3 seasons later, finally comes back. He gets the kill.
Throws his headset on the ground, stands up, pops off. He's like, that's why you picked Malphite. Then he realizes he's in a house with, you know, his 4 teammates. No one can actually hear or see him. And he's still losing to Rogue. It's fine. It's a difficult game for SK, most certainly. And obviously a very one-sided game, which is why I think we're understand why Rogue would struggle. We've seen this historically a lot in League of Legends. Never mind. Hold that.
Vander's hooks have been on point all weekend. Like,
oh, are you golf clapping into your mic? That's next level remote
clapping into my mic.
Technology.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have fans in the audience that can do it, so I might as well just like give the extra experience in there.
All right. Here we go. Let's give the see if we give the fans another reason for a round of applause here, Ender. Is Rogue, can they close out with this Baron? Crownshot firing off to the side, only going to hit one though. Not the ideal use of the ultimate there. ZaZee's trying to poke forward, but he just takes so much damage in response. That's Limit's ult's gone. Jenax still has ult, level 15. He's going to go in. They go golden. He literally hits no one. That is not the ult that you need. Volibear now ducking down into the back line. Maybe they can get something. Jenax is now dead. Trick simply next on the list. ZaZee running for his life as his clone takes the bullet for him. And, well, the two carries are left standing, but every single other member is dead. ZaZee suplex down, dies midair anyway, and Crownshot versus the world. Well, we've been here before, but I imagine this time it's just going to be the Rogue win. Domination from start to finish. An absolute monster on the top lane is Finn, as all of Rogue smash through SK here in their final game of the first round robin, ending out 7-2, pushing down SK to 4-5.
That's huge for Rogue. You know, I think expectations were so high for this team coming into the spring split and didn't necessarily quite live up to them at the final hurdle. So to come into summer and just absolutely smash right out of the gate, 7-2, it is a very good sign for this team. And as you rightfully said, Finn was absolutely smashing through that top lane. Even though, you know, maybe got picked on the side lane a few times, he made the game completely unplayable.